Hi, this is Jim from SSW. Today I'm going to show you how we are using language understanding service LUIS to build SophieBot. SophieBot is an AI chatbot that leverages the power of Microsoft Bot Framework and LUIS service to let enterprise users handle daily works using natural language. It supports interactions through various channels, including Microsoft Teams for the current version and more in the future. SophieBot project is now open source on GitHub and is on the continuous deployment. To see how it works in different conversations, we can take a look at how it's using LUIS to do natural language processing under the cover. So let's jump into the Teams channel. In the current version of SophieBot, when the user asks about someone, the bot responds with a well-formatted profile card. Under the hood, the bot first delivers the user input to the LUIS service endpoint, and LUIS uses its machine learning intelligence to recognize the intent together with the entity, which in this case, the intent would be to get someone's profile and the entity would be the person's name, Adam Kogan. Then the bot uses the intent and the entity to perform some logic, including extracting data from the database and uses the data to render the card. This is the same process as asking who is working for SSW next Monday. In this case, the intent would be to get employees under a specific booking status and on a specific date. And the entities would be two. One of them would be working for SSW, which is internal work for the booking status. And the other one would be next Monday for the date. So as we can see here, the bot responds with a summary showing that 18 people are working internally next Monday. But there are other cases where LUIS doesn't recognize correctly. If we ask who is working for Adam next Monday, we are actually expecting a same result as the previous one because working for Adam means working for SSW. But instead, the bot responds with a summary that's showing that the employees working on client work because LUIS treats Adam as a client name. In order to correct this prediction, or to say to enhance the LUIS model, the simplest way is to go to the LUIS portal here. Here we can see we have a LUIS application for the SophieBot in production. And if we choose on that, we can see in the build panel, there are all the intents we have defined. So this is the one we just used for querying who is working for SSW tomorrow. Get people on client work. Inside this intent, there are a bunch of different example user inputs, including the one we just used, who is working for SSW on a date. And in order to let LUIS understand the new phrase, we can add a new example user input, who is working for Adam next Monday. So let's go back to the first page. And after we add this new phrase, we can label the word working for Adam as the available entity. And also we can see that next Monday is automatically recognized as the date time entity. So I'm just gonna hit train. Since LUIS is using machine learning intelligence, each time we make a change to the LUIS model, we need to train it to reflect the latest change. After the training is successful, we can publish to production. So now if we go back to the Teams channel and ask the same question again, we can see now LUIS is recognizing correctly, showing that 18 people are working internally next Monday. Although as simple as it may seem, it is not the best way to do LUIS application development because we are maintaining our SophieBot project on GitHub. We can do, and we should do, most of our development in code. So if we go to the project source here, On the language understanding folder, we have a .lu file here. And in this file, we define all the intents and the entities by using a particular format. So if we look for this get people on client work intent, here we have all the example user inputs for this intent. So all we're gonna need to do is to add a new example user input, which is who is working for Adam next Monday. So here I have labeled working for Adam as the available entity. So after we made this change, and if we commit to GitHub and successfully merged to main branch, a GitHub action will be triggered and the Lewis application will be automatically trained and published. This, under the cover, it does the same process as we just did on the Lewis portal, except that we can track the code changes by using the source version control system. So this is the recommended solution for doing Lewis application development. That's all for the introduction of the Lewis service. I hope you enjoyed the video and have got a better understanding on how SophieBot works under the cover. Goodbye.